That's why I said I would. If I play the First Descendant, I'm gonna buy a character because I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find a character that I actually want to play, and then buy the character. So like, let me see. First Descendant all 14 characters, full overview showcase. Okay, let's go.
The First Descendant has a broad range.
Let's see what the characters do. Let's see what the characters do. I played the Ice Chick because she you pick her first. I don't know if I care about the other two characters in the beginning. I don't really care about Bunny that much. Glay, I think her name is Glay, the one that like uses her own health to boost her damage or something like that. I'm interested in that character because she can like go Super Saiyan, like her hair turns white. I think that's really cool. And then maybe some of the other characters, because there's another character that he's a dude. It's a dude, but he has like a skin that looks really cool. And you know, maybe I'd get the skin to make that character look cool and play that character. I don't know. But let's check out.
And it is quite the tough decision
check out
on which
the characters
play and even upgrade to or unlock. So I'm gonna cover all of their details, including
Wait,
their abilities, their play style.
before I get started, let me grab something to drink. This will be the last thing I do before I go to sleep. All right.
Lore, and how they work. I'm also going to include the new characters that just got announced and showcased. I'll deep dive
30
as
minutes.
much as possible into each character, as well as using as much trailer and my own footage as possible. Additionally, I'll even include some of the experience that I've had with several of these characters, as well as a whole bunch more. What's up, world? It's Utopia back in with another video. Today we're checking out all things The First Descendant. Okay, so let's just jump right into it, get it into all the characters. We'll start off with the ones that I know the most, or at least that are showcased in the trailer a ton, and that also have a ton of footage back.
I'm pretty sure.
As well as what's been in several of them.
I'm pretty sure these are the things that I have to fight to unlock a color. To unlock blue, I gotta beat this thing or something like it, and then I heard it was really annoying to fight some of these
playtests. So
bosses
first up, let's
or
start
whatever.
with the fan favorite, Bunny. We'll start off here with her lore and the surrounding overview of her abilities. So first up, Bunny was an orphan who became notorious as a troublemaker to support her grandmother. She discovers her latent powers during a near catastrophe, and ultimately agrees to serve as a descendant to secure their future and seek the answers about her parent. The BioCell suit helps Bunny convert and store electromagnetic force generated by her movements into electricity for combat, though it quickly loses charges if she remains still. Albion's technology couldn't perfect this device due to the unique nature of Bunny's energy. Moving on to her role, she is considered a nuker, and as stated previously, she is a dealer of continuous damage who sprints while discharging electricity. Her passive skill charges electricity when moving and inflicts damage to nearby enemies when landing after a double jump. She has 4 active skills here. The first one being Thrill Bomb, which summons an electro orb to attack nearby enemies and inflict them with electricity.
She's probably the most broken character in the game.
Speeding, which sprint increases significantly and requires more electricity.
It was like, we're gonna make her broken and then give her a suit where you can see her ass.
Last up here, her maximum power shoots out electricity forward to inflict damage, and damage increases in proportion to the skill's duration. Again, this is a very strong class. You're mostly going to be doing a lot of movement and not a lot of gunfight or gunfire, as this class is mainly based on, again, moving around enemies, kind of exploiting that area there, as well as doing really, really good AoE damage overall. She is a very fast farmer due to her movement and being able to do AoE damage as she's moving around. And again, this is somebody that mostly you won't be using your gun with or a lot of gunfire. You're just going to be trying to get as much electricity and constantly staying moving. She was super strong.
I don't know if I want to do that. It doesn't sound like,
I'm not sure.
You're like, oh, you don't use your gun? Oh,
there has been some tech tests and some other betas there. However, she is really strong for AoE farming and farming efficiency.
Okay, Ajax. I don't think I care about Ajax. Yeah, I don't care about Ajax. I know I'm not playing Ajax.
DPS. She was part of the Ingress Environmental Watch and discovered something called the Last Emerald Lake and vowed to protect it. She was attacked by the Order of Truth and she awakened her Arch, transforming into a powerful water entity to defend the lake. Her Arch abilities allow her to become water, but she risks evaporation. Her environmental shielding suit helps maintain her human form, and uses shape
So
memory
she's
technology
Tyler.
for tactical flexibility. Now, first
She can
up
just
for her
become
passive
water.
skill, she has something called water intake. When using a skill while standing on water, she consumes less mana. For her active skills, the first one here being Bubble Bullet. She bounces a bubble bullet forward to create a small puddle where the bubble bullet will impact and where she stands. Enemies in the small puddle take continuous damage and are inflicted with laundry. So again, some nice AoE damage and AoE output from her. Her next ability here is called Plop Plop. Creates a large puddle
Plop.
where she is standing.
Plop.
And then dives into it. Then she'll pop out at a selective location.
So she's a Splatoon character.
Also in that large puddle will take
She's a Splatoon character.
with laundry. Now she also does have an active skill here that is called Laundry, where she does become liquefied, and while liquefied, she cannot take her feet off the ground or use skills, but she can move through enemies, and her movement speed and defense do increase. When moving while liquefied, she creates a path of water that deals continuous damage to enemies and inflicts laundry. Again, the laundry skill there and that.
Alright, she seems pretty cool. Like, I didn't think I was gonna care about this character, but she seems like she's pretty cool.
That is not going to be using gunfire or gunfights as much.
But can she look cooler? Because she doesn't look that cool to me. Her abilities, they look like she's really fun to play,
When the launcher is fired,
but she doesn't really look that cool to me.
Pulling enemies in and inflicting them with laundry, and also deals continuous damage. Again, all of her
Laundry
traits
bomb?
and abilities are centered around dots. and
Wash
also
your clothes bomb?
AoE heavy. So she does seem like a decent AoE farmer and less so on single target. But she does have some really good defensive for a single target, so we'll have to see how she does play. Next up, we do have Viessa, who has been basically showcased for this entirety, or the
I don't care.
play with.
I played with her already.
She is a part of Albion's secret kernel forces.
She's Viper.
She used codenames and eliminated without hesitation. During a mission, her team transformed into Vogus in Room Zero, forcing her to eliminate them, including her partner O'Neil. Traumatized and quarantined due to her toxic arch, Freyna resolved to live on, fulfilling O'Neil's final request. She's ranked among the most lethal toxins, needing specialized neutralizers. A brave bioengineer developed one, allowing Freyna to control her arch safely with a suit equipped with neutralizing filters. She only discovered the sacrifice behind it after the
So
suit
she
was
can
completed.
poison
This
stuff.
again
Does
is
she
a
have any
pretty
cool
nice
movement?
damage class. She is a dot dealer for her role. Her passive skill here is increases toxic skill power by the number of nearby enemies inflicted with poison from Freyna's skill. Her first active skill here is a toxic trauma, which throws poison to attack target enemies with damage and inflict Room Zero trauma onto nearby enemies, which again, Room Zero is that debuff. Her second skill here is Defense Mechanism, which significantly increases her defense, and there is also a chance
Yeah,
of
nah.
Room Zero to enemies
She doesn't
upon
sound like
attacking her.
she
Her
doesn't
second
really
to
have
last
any
ability here is
movement
Decomposed Poison,
things.
which throws toxic in a form of a
So
toxic
she
swamp.
automatically
Enemies
doesn't
that
look
do
better
touch
than the
this
water
toxic
chick.
swamp do receive continuous
The water
damage
chick
and
right
become
now
infected with poison and venom.
seems to
So
be
enemies inflicted
one of the
with
most
venom
fun
so
characters to
leave
play,
toxic
next
footprints
to,
that
I guess,
move,
Bunny.
and enemies that touch those toxic footprints also.
But I don't want to
become
play
infected with
Bunny because
poison.
I'm figured
So there's
everybody's
that
playing
domino
fucking Bunny,
effect
and
there.
I'll
Her last
unlock
ability
Bunny
here
later
is
or some
Venomous
shit.
Baptism.
If I play that long, you know what I
Venom
mean?
Baptism. Enemies hit with this are also inflicted with Room Zero trauma. So again, she's constantly inflicting and spreading this Room Zero trauma deep. Starter class, or at least that's how it was in
I don't think
beta,
I care
with
about
those
him
three
either.
choices there, so he is one of those.
He's one of the starter
choices.
classes.
His backstory is of the dauntless 44th Grenadier Squad. He lost all but his right arm in the final battle, becoming a legendary.
You lost
The
all
master,
but your right
by
arm?
His resilience offered him an arch drive tactical prosthetic arm, speculating he might be a latent descendant. The successful transplant awakened his dormant arch, making him an official descendant. Now he's equipped to avenge his fallen comrades and return to the front lines. His tactical prosthetic arm compensates for the descendants' lost limbs. They're direct in his
You know,
world.
I don't care.
Speculations about his genius in electronic warfare range
Jaber,
from childhood illness to experimental
you
drugs
have?
by the Magisters. Uninterested in his origins, Jaber saw himself simply as a weapon for war, disconnected from his personal dreams. As a descendant, he viewed himself as a necessary unit, indifferent to his
Dude be on a
future.
computer?
To him, geniuses are neither born nor made. They are
He pulls out a computer and starts typing.
his system enhances his electronic
Starts posting his
ability by
status.
collecting and relaying signals directly to his brainwaves, achieving near instantaneous response times. He specializes in turrets that amplify his arch signals, giving him crucial advantage in combat against large groups.
My man has to
His role
jump
is
in
that
the
he is a
air
utility dealer or a utility
and type something on the
His
screen
first passive
while
skill
he's
here is turret
shooting,
sync.
while he's in the middle of
Attack
battle.
increases when assault turret and medical turrets are both summoned, and For his first ability, he has an assault turret. If it's enhanced, it will launch attacks into nearby areas. Next up, obviously coinciding with his passive skill, he does have that medical turret. This will heal allies and distract enemies. And if it's enhanced, then it will restore mana as well. He also has a multi-purpose gun, which if hit by the multi-purpose gun, his turrets will enter the enhanced state. So that is how you enter both of those turrets into that state there. Known for her unmatched combat skills among non-descendants, she faced off against cyborg
and cool
units. Despite her reputation, a mission to eliminate them ended in severe injuries. She was saved by another agent. She underwent a groundbreaking arch drive prosthetic transplant driven by her determination for vengeance. This did spark some controversy for its use on severely wounded individuals. However, she was undeterred and pushed for advanced weaponry and upgrades. Her role is considered a close-range dealer, which is also labeled as an assassin-type melee dealer. Her first passive skill increases her damage when attacking enemies that is not attacking her. Also, downing enemies with a skill in ambush state resets cooldown for active camouflage. Her first active skill is a cutoff beam, which attacks an enemy with an electric blade to deal damage and inflict them with electrocute effect. And as earlier said with her passive skill, she does have active camouflage. She can obviously hide from enemies, making herself completely invisible. However, when attacking or using skills like most camouflage, it does end immediately, and that is regardless of her time remaining. When that ability or camouflage does end, she enters ambush mode, which increases the damage of her next attack. Her second to last active skill here is Impact Rounds, which launches built-in explosives forward from her arm to stun enemies. Her last ability here is something called Flash Short Sword, which will target enemies within aiming range. She'll throw multiple knives to attack them. Those knives will then explode to inflict with damage and electrocute effect. So she does have some debuffing there as well as some assassin type of abilities. So this character is very melee heavy and melee suited. Moving on though, we do have Blair. He is a renowned chef who prepared the Last Supper, a lavish meal that was served before missions. His dream was to cook for soldiers in joy, not duty. By unlocking a
pyro.
But when a Colossus attacked, incinerating the vault, Blair seemingly perished in its flame. Miraculously, he emerged as a descendant, wielding fire from his hands. Now Blair chose to fight as a descendant to eradicate the Vulgus, believing it would make the Last Supper unnecessary. His high-temperature arch gases through his specifically made gloves, allowing him to unleash precise fire attacks on
Glay is the other character that
effective against heat-proof. Her friend Dia joined the military of Ajax's recommendation. Tragedy struck during that mission, and both were captured, experimented on by the Order of Truth. Glay, driven by the Medical Corps ethos,
this is the character that I'm interested in.
Refused to
Hopefully, she's
Glay's
really good.
Glay's weapon was a challenge due to her ability to switch between
and can look really cool.
Their genetic structures. After debate, it was calibrated to activate during her frenzied state. When she received it, Glay silently inspected the weapon, holstered it, and left. Her role is a utility dealer. Her passive ability creates life spheres upon downing enemies, and she recovers the HP and stores power of life when absorbing that life spear. Her first active ability consumes HP to enter Berserk mode. In Berserk mode, long-distance weapons attacks and penetration will increase. Her next ability is Life Siphon. She'll deal damage to nearby enemies and restore her own HP. However, when she's in Berserk mode, her damage will increase. In her normal state, damage inflicted by enemies will decrease for a period of time. Second to last here, she has Increased Sensory. Her Increased Sensory adds an infinite ammo effect for a certain time. This will only happen during Frenzy. During a non-Frenzy state, she'll increase her movement and HP recovery, during which Life Sphere generation is increased. Her last ability is called Massacre. She changes her current firearm to Massacre and adds additional skill damage. During, again, that Frenzied state, she will inflict a stun effect on hit. This character was super broken during the 2023 beta. However, from my current knowledge and some of the playtests and the technical test, she has kind of been gutted and nerfed and changed a little bit, so more than likely you won't get that back of her overpowered state, as she was the highest damage dealer in the beta, even though she was meant to be a utility character and not necessarily DPS. She does have a pretty cool and unique playstyle though with her Frenzied and Berserk.
Well, I mean, if you give a character unlimited bullets,
next up we have
their DPS is going to be pretty high.
Of the construction
I think this is the guy that I was talking about. He looks really cool because of his armor. Like if the armor, if all the Warframe armors looked like this guy's armor,
Tragedy struck when Legion
I would grind Warframe.
Ambushed his team, leaving his comrades perished. Discovering his arch abilities too late to save them, Kyle vowed to become a descendant to reclaim the Spectral.
My man's name is
his
Kyle.
Teammates' remains and to honor their memory. Now his
Kyle.
suit is tailored for his arch ability. Its magnetic force sparked conflict with the Magisters, who doubted his body could handle it. After a heated dispute, Kyle built the suit himself using materials from the Magisters, achieving exactly what he wanted. He is one of the newer characters. His role is a bruiser, which is a damage-dealing tank who generates and manipulates magnetic fields. His passive skill is
he's a bruiser tank,
which requires magnetic force
I fuck
through
with him, though.
skills. When
He
his
looks
shield
cool.
is completely depleted, he recovers shield and magnetic force over a certain period of time. His first active skill here is Repulsion Dash. He dashes towards enemies, dealing damage and recovering magic
He looks
force.
powerful
His
too.
second active skill is Magnetic Bulwark, where he creates a frontal barrier to protect against enemies. He recovers that magnetic force depending on the type of projectile blocked. Second to last here, he has Magnetism Spurt. When he is damaged, magnetic force is reduced instead of HP or shields. After a certain period of time, magnetic force detonates to deal the damage around him. Last up here, he has Superconductivity Thrusters, which allow him to fly and when landing deal damage in an area.
He has a superhero land.
Accumulated magnetic force. The damage dealt is proportional to the amount of magnetic force that he has consumed. So again, this is a very mobile tank overall. However, seemingly he is more of a solo tank here and less utilitarian to the team overall, but he does have ample protection for himself. Moving on to some of the brand new characters. Here with the first one, Esiemo. He has an explosive arch, which left for Descendant training after his parents reported his ability. Despite the childhood bullying, he embraced his destiny, promising to excel as a Descendant and spread love, even to
He
his
just
former
blows
bullies.
up.
He used his explosive power to achieve fame and love. His suit not only
we got
protects him, but it
Kyle.
also collects and stores his explosive arch particles, which are
Um,
capable of causing large-scale blasts. It
Valby,
neutralizes hazardous material from the explosions, thus
Glay.
shielding him from harm while allowing him to utilize his explosive abilities effectively.
I don't care
And
about
comrades due
explosive.
to a critical supply failure. He now focuses on a flawless logic to ensure timely support.
This might be one of the first games that has a bunch of hot chicks in it that I deciding that I might want to pick the guy with the cool armor.
From frontline operations, which aims to prevent such loss.
No, because Monster Hunter too. Monster Hunter,
within his arch
the armors look really cool on females, but
arch depletion.
I always pick a guy in Monster Hunter because I just like the way the armors
provide
look.
unlimited rounds for tactical squads and support drones from his personal armory. His role is support. His first passive skill is Shoot Support, which grants fire support to allies within an area around him, increasing their maximum capacity. The efficiency of this effect increases marginally with the number of him in the squad, and it also increases the efficiency when he disarms the security of the encrypted vault, which in turn will make rewards increase when this happens, so a fairly strong ability if you are a loot farmer. His first ability here is Start Supply. He summons a bullet supplying device at the designated location, where he can supply bullets to allies that approach. Summoned, it will recover his energy shield by a certain amount, and then continue to recover the energy shield.
Found
through that
footage.
effect. Last ability here is Perfect Support, where he
Who's this guy?
his reluctance after she and their unit didn't make it, honoring her wish to never give up on the patients. He saved his commander, Glay, despite his injuries, unleashing his talent healing abilities in process. His arch had a unique healing ability that only benefited others,
Oh, he's a
and not
healer.
himself. Despite this limitation, he joked that it was fitting since he was a doctor, and he requested a healing device to minimize being bothered by his own health issues, emphasizing his preference for focusing on others. Again, his role here is support, which is basically a healer. His passive skill is Stop Overreacting. He will significantly reduce the time to rescue allies, and targets that are rescued by him increase max HP for a certain period of time. His first ability here is Solidarity Healing. He summons a recovery drone that attaches to allies and heals them, which also increases their attack through an accelerant effect upon dismissal. His second ability is Restructured Serum. He does fire that forward, decreasing defense and inflicting allergy. When attacking enemies with allergy,
All right.
he will heal.
So basically, the characters that I'm interested in, Valby, because she has crazy ass movement with the water thing, and the water does damage. She's a Splatoon character, all of that, right? Then you have Kyle, well, Glay, because Glay's cool. She does, Super Saiyan, but like, and then we have Kyle, like, and he's like, he already looks cool. But what is their let me see what their skins look like. I'm gonna open up the game real quick. I'm gonna see what their skins look like. What game is it? It's First Descendant. First Descendant. It just came out not too long ago. It's free to play on Steam, but I just hadn't had any time to play it, and I might start playing it to give my own little 2 cents about the game, because some of the stuff in the game I don't like, but I was like, if I could find a character that I like, and I want to see what their skins look like. If the skins don't cost an absurd amount, like to me, an absurd amount means like $100. Like the what is it? The ultimate skins I think are like $100 or something like that. They might be 60 or something like that. I'm not sure. I gotta look. But depending on how much they cost, and if there's a skin in there that I really, really, really like, then maybe I'll buy it. But yeah. Gonna head into the shop, and we're gonna see how much the what's names cost. Someone hear like explosions all the time. All right, so we're gonna go to the shop. Wait, first. So the character that I would want is Kyle. Kyle looks dope. He looks ridiculous. Kyle Glay, she's kind of on the list for character that I would want to play. She's probably like bottom of the list. So my top 4 characters, I guess, would be the 4 characters that I would want to play are Valby, Kyle, Sharon, and Glay. Those are the 4 characters that I'm most interested in playing. Oh wait, what? Would you look at this? 300, 300, 300, 600, 600, 600, 300, 900. This character's 900. All right, how much is this caliber cost? So 900, that would be $20. The guy that I want, the guy named Kyle that I want, it costs about $20. 20 bucks. 300, which is just shy of, or just over what you could buy as the lowest for $5. You can spend $10 and get like less than 2, like 1 character. Can't get 2 characters. It couldn't be like 600. It couldn't be 10. So you can get whatever. Regardless, not trying to like hop on it too much. It's just like this is what they do. This is what they freaking do. They send in. Okay, so if I wanted Kyle, I would get Kyle. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Look at this dude's armor. It looks ridiculously cool. Okay. So it would be 900. That would be $20. And then let's look at, we got limited skins. Right? Those I don't care about. Limited skins, boo. Kyle's premium skin I think is cool. I think his premium, yeah, this is oh my god, look at this shit. This is Kyle's premium skin, right? I wish they would show you the thing with it together. This helmet is absolutely ridiculous. So that's 2 characters. That's about $40 right there. It's about $40. I can spend $40. So basically I'm buying the game. Like It's like it's a free to play game, but I would be buying the game. This would be my fault that I did this, but I would buy Kyle and this skin. Is there anything else in here that I would want to get? Seeming fake pass is actually a real pass. Wait, what? Support materials. I don't really care about buying any like boosts or anything like that. Makeup. Don't really care about buying any of this stuff. This kind of should be just a part of like character customization that you could just change when you want. She doesn't have any cool thing. Premium skin for this Viesa bunny. Glaze. This is Glaze premium skin. Kind of cool. Sharon's premium skin. Sight. That's the helmet. The helmet's cool. The thing together, it's like, it's whatever. Then Valby's is, I wouldn't buy this. I would maybe it's because all the asses are out. Is that what it is? Let me see what Valby's default outfit looks like. Nope, the ass is on there too. The ass is on there too. So yeah, I don't know why these premium skins suck for Valby. Hers sucks. Maybe somebody might like that. His sucks. Hers is meh. Hers is kind of meh. She shows some little bit of under boob there, I guess. His sucks. Sucks. Okay, I guess. His looks pretty cool. Lepic's Reaper of the Battlefield looks really cool. Hers is alright, I guess. You got common skins. Limited skins suck. Ultimate Descendants. Lepic. Visa card. Then you got Ultimate Bunny. Worth 3,000. And then Ultimate Glay. Does Ultimate Glay have butt out? That black and gold thing does look cool though. No? No? Okay. Yeah, man. Normal descendant tickets. Descendant ticket package B. What do you mean ticket package? Purchase ticket. Available descendant. What do you mean purchase ticket? Once per account, this product includes descendant Jaber, Glay, Valby, Enzo that can be crafted through gameplay. What? This product includes boosts and a slot item that are applied immediately upon purchase. What do you mean purchase ticket? Tomorrow or or should I say later today. Later today, I'll be digging into this game. Later today. I think I'm gonna pick up Kyle. Shoulder charge, bulwark, shield. Magnetic force. Superhero landing. Oh no, man. This guy that summons turrets. But I don't want to be typing on a screen. I'm low key about to get her, yo. She looks cooler. She looks cool. I'm gonna have to decide. And she's cheaper. Cut off beam. Active camo. Stun. Homing daggers. I would get her, and I don't even need her suit or her skin, because her skin doesn't really look that cool. Like, maybe can't decide. Kyle looks cool, and she just looks too weird. I don't I don't like her. She looks too weird. Bro. All right.
Want to feel a chill?
We talking either Sharon, Glay, Valby, or Kyle. Who should I play? Just let me know. I'm gonna post this on YouTube. Let me know who I should play. If any of you guys see this, I won't be buying any colors, but I'll buy a character so that I can play through the game with a character, and then we'll see about like unlocking other characters through playing the game. Maybe. We'll see. All right. I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks for watching, and subscribe to the channel. Keep pushing that number up. See you later. Peace.